Real Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Like you say, the network is different. Everybody's doing the same thing. Like-minded people is in the same place.
And then it's like a lot of people elsewhere are already like their own bosses and making connections with other bosses. So
True.
it's like that, opposed to them being a middleman who got their connection from a boss that's connected to this boss.
And we
you know
lost
what I mean?
all our Southern hospitality over here.
You know what I mean?
Because they actually fuck with each other. Like, everybody ain't funking.
Yeah.
Like, you go to one studio here, and they be like, nah, them suckers be over there. You can't go over there. You can't go over there. You can't. Ain't no white zone over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, it just get real tricky. And it's just like I said, I feel like when people ask me what is the Bay missing to me, and I just always say business, branding, and resources, because there's a lot of low budget shit that come from here.
A lot of low budget
and
shit.
For me, I don't give a fuck. I say I'm the Nicki of the Bay. Cause I'm her.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's
like
true.
Bars there, image there, marketable. Like, you know what I mean? Everything is there. I'm packaged. But at the same time, the people that do reach out to me, it's not even I don't feel like they on my level, but as far as like thinking outside of me, I don't want no tacky ass poster. I don't want no tacky ass flyer when you posting me. I'm a boss. Like, nigga, I remake my own shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm willing to invest, you know what I mean, to make my shit how it is. I don't want to come to your club and you feel me, it ain't no security, or is my table dirty, or you know what I mean? I don't have fucking water. You know what I mean? Can't nobody escort me, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, out here you get that Hollywood title, but it's just like, so what?
Nah,
if that's what you want to call me, it is what it is,
that.
right? And I don't think it's Hollywood. It's just protecting your brand. And if, when you work so hard, and like I said, if I'm being intentional, nigga, I'm spending bread.
Well, while we there, right, I seen, this is the only quarrel in public I ever seen with you, is with you and some journalist dude, right? And I saw that, and I was like, she was classy about it, you know what I'm saying? Even when she, because if you said what you said, I wouldn't have known, dude.
Right.
It was just that they posted his name next to yours, right? So, but I thought about it, and I was like, because that's what we do here. Like, I don't have a publicist, so I contact people through DMs. I see people in traffic. I get at them. But what I try to do is I try to remain classy. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yes.
It's you that I want. I want you here. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hit me and then, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said,
but I feel like, even with us, like, we've been supposed to tap in for years.
You
know what I mean?
Let's just keep it
moving. Like, I'm gonna tap in this year, I'm gonna tap in this year, and I just feel like now that I'm actually bigger than then, it's like it's better now.
It's better.
You know what I mean? But there was never no bad blood. Like, oh fuck her, this bitch. You know what I mean?
Never.
And for
because
me,
I always wanted you to do that though. Even what you saying more than you do now, I always wanted you to be like, man, I'm that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Because they not. What these people don't understand is you only buying into whoever else because you think they Hollywood. Right. Don't take that away from Allie. Right. Let her have that, because that's what you need to be selling Allie cocaine at all times.
At all times.
It ain't no like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no cap. Like, I want to be treated like a queen.
As I should be, right?
As you should.
Because it's like, I'm not giving y'all low budget shit, so don't treat me
not
as
at all.
such. And this is my thing. I respond to DMs all the time. We DM, you know what I mean? There's not a problem with DMing. However, if I'm providing you an alternative form of contact, utilize that. Don't think that you're above me telling you to do this, because I have 17 other motherfucking things that I'm doing outside of music that is contained in my DM. So it's like, I can't keep up with that. And it's just like,
and
now
you can't be like it's a fine line between being a weirdo too. And I'm not calling dude a weirdo. I'm just saying that, like, I'm sitting up here getting your number again, and it's in my phone. That's how much.
And my number ain't changed.
Because I wouldn't have kept hitting you. Like, I'd rather DM you actually until you say, all right, well, hit me on this. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna hit you like this. I got the number because already. I don't want to be doing like, you got to go through weird. You a woman, you know what I'm saying, and you conducting your own business.
And for me, it's again like how I protect my brand. I've never been in no quarrels. I've never been in no internet shit. You know what I mean? My name is not nasty like that. It just don't come with me.
I've never heard
I'm not
nothing.
Confrontational.
All of these females be in shit.
I don't be in nothing because I'm above it. If some shit pop off, that's what it is. You deserve it.
I'm not gonna lie though, I think you kick ass too.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I beat you the fuck up.
Yeah, the fact that you don't, but I know you get down.
Because
you know
it's like, it's not necessary, and I've always been quiet with what it is, and it's just like, I don't involve myself in hoe chatter. I got brothers. That's hoe shit. The only hoe shit I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing hoe shit, sitting in the sheets. You know what I mean? But personal wise, you know what I mean? Demeanor wise, like manner, none of that. And addressing that situation, the issue wasn't even that. It was more so you're being so persistent as if I haven't given you an opportunity to book me outside of that. Now, if I just wasn't responding to my DMs and, you know, you feeling the type of way like, oh, look, I've been DMing you just to kind of get it out there, I understand that's how you're trying to market yourself. But if I'm giving you over 5 different ways of contact, that tells me you're not a businessman, because in my bio I have 2 emails. I have someone in my bio in which you can contact, and then when you were on my live, you also seen where I said to contact me for an interview. I made a separate post for bloggers to hit me, you know, for an interview. And it wasn't even that. It was more, and it was also the people that were commenting after it. You know what I mean? They egged it on. Now, had I been like, you know, just remember I told you, you know what I mean, do this and hit me like this, that would have been fine. But now when you have other people chiming in and you liking it and you feeding the fuel to the fire, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't owe you shit. That's another thing. Now you're not getting a fucking interview. And I also pay attention to the way people conduct their interviews. I don't be on messy shit. You're not gonna hear my name coming like, oh, you don't like her. Oh, you not, because I don't give a fuck about
That's
her.
what I'm saying. And even when me doing my research, all I know is about really positive shit. I don't really like,
because
you know,
I don't entertain it. That's not what my brand is about.
You know something too, and also not to cut you off, but even in moving, to relate that to what we was just talking about, even in moving away, that also is like something that women have to have an uphill battle with, like the controversy, because you're not that. It's still gonna be a little bit of slow roll for you, because you're not trying to do all of this and that. So they think about it. The last few females, maybe not the last 5, because there's some young ones coming up. But before that, they all had their own little inner, especially from here. They all had their own little inner thing. Now I'm gonna move it forward too, because I know you gotta go. But I want to talk about this. So, you had a baby during college?
No, 20. Ooh, what's up? Yes, I did.
During college,
I did. Yes, I did.
So you going to college? You have a baby now. Like, are you at this point in your life? Are you thinking career in music still, or are you thinking like, okay, I'm finna do this mom family shit, and this is where I'm at?
See, the music came slightly after that. Because I went through the heartbreak. I had the pregnancy. I was thinking regular life, you know. But
at this time, do Allie got bars in her head the whole time?
Yeah, I always had them. You know, I've been rapping and things of that sort, and it was like, you know, I was doing features and stuff like that before the pregnancy. You know what I mean, things like that. But that isn't where like Allie Cocaine came from. That was just like Alex, Allie Bo type shit. You know what I mean? But it wasn't Allie Cocaine.
You gotta have a bow on your name from the West.
Yeah.
So somewhere down in the line, you got a bow on your shit because you're from the West.
You feel me? So it's like I was just thinking regular life again, like family, school, work. You know, that's what I was. College. You know what I mean? It was just like a regular little life. That's what it was. And then when I got my feelings hurt, I just dropped a little challenge, and then I didn't know what viral was then, because I was
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
So Gone Challenge?
Yes.
Was from the heartbreak?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I got my feelings hurt. Yeah, somebody had tapped in. Like, I hadn't rapped in a cool little minute, right? So if you know me, then you know I used to rap.
Hell no.
It's a So Gone Challenge. She talking about the nigga hurting her feelings. Yeah, that's how I started. So it got kind of drowned out.
I was like, you know, I'm looking at him now, and I'm not thinking like little.
That was back then.
So
that's 5 years ago.
Damn.
Right. So and it was going viral, but again, I was doing where I was full-time
job.
That
was real shit.
Hell yeah.
So we all felt that because that was real.
That was real. Hell yeah, that was real.
They about to go back and listen to that shit.
Man,
now.
It's so far down, but it's like, you know, and I dropped part 2, so you know it was real. You know, I did So Gone 1, then I did like kind of like a singing one, then I did like a rapping one, which is crazy. It wouldn't have been no Allie Cocaine if I had to drop the real singing one, because oh my god, I'd be looking at the video like, nigga,
is it gone or it's still around? It's floating around?
It's not. I never put it out.
Oh, okay.
So there's videos in my phone. There's probably like 12 videos, different takes of it, different words, and I just was doing it for probably like 4 days. Like, you know what I mean? He all on my back, like, you know what I mean? It was just like I'm just doing hella different versions of it, and I had went back to when I was like, I was really singing on this motherfucker, and I'm like, that one wouldn't have hit. So the way I dropped it, when, you know, just that practice.
Because you know what? Off top, anybody could do the sing along and the melody shit, which is cool. I love it because it's fun music. But first of all, a woman having bars is just like, you know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to it, when I hear you talk about your influences, you know what I'm saying, and you talk about Nas, and you talk about Nas in depth, and you talk about these people, certain people, you talk even Mary or any of them, that just era, right?
Yeah.
When you talk about that shit, I know what you coming from. I know how it influenced you. I can hear it in your shit. Like I don't just hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
new school shit.
I hear that shit. It's that shit.
You know?
Yeah, it's there.
Like even Lil Kim, Foxy Brown type shit. You know what I mean? Because it was like good or sexy. You know what I mean? It was like that raunchy. Then it was Trina. It was like the ultra raunchy. You know. Then it was like Nicki Minaj was like the polished. Like you know what I mean? She just got so many compartments to her. You know what I mean? That's just like,
you know what's crazy too, and I heard you say somewhere else. I think on Fame Media. I think I Need to Know podcast. Shout out to LDs.
For sure.
I think I heard you say like, I just want to touch the fame, taste the fame, and get up out of here. I just do features.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Do you know that Jay-Z said that shit verbatim?
Deadass?
There's a video. There's videos of him saying. It was crack because I was looking at that shit earlier and I was like, damn, I wonder if she know Hov. See, nope. and I always like to relate them things to artists to let them know where they going is the right way. Right. Like you talking that shit, you might not even know it. Yeah. But you talking that shit like,
and that's the power of manifesting. Because I look at some things that I say and I'm like, I really did that.
Man.